So I play what he play, like. To me, the sock cymbal, to me, is the main. That's the main thing with me on in playing, because that's your whole timing, that's your whole feel. You know, that's the whole feel of playing. And I couldn't play without a sock cymbal, really, because that's the main. That's my main thing. I think I had more microphone than anybody, which I had two on my snare, top and bottom, two on my side tom. I had a sock, what you call a hi-hat, we call it a sock cymbal. We had that, two overheads, and then we had two more for my tom-toms here, top and bottom, one for the bass drum. And sometimes they used to bleed. They would bleed the sound, so he would have to change. Yeah, always have to change, because the sock mic used to bleed into the snare mic, and that was the hard, because when it comes down to mixing the song, you couldn't take out the snare drum out of it. So we had to come up with a solution. So sometimes you might put a piece of cardboard in, you know, to stop from bleeding. So I was set up like. Alright, my name is Earl Young. These are my babies here. These drums are 45 years old, believe it or not. They're made by Rogers, and you can't even find this set anymore. This is a set that I use in the studio, and they have produced a lot of hits. I think it's because this big bass drum here that you can't find is 26 inches. I'm going to show you some of the things that we used to do. Now, I like to start with distinguish between the Philly sound, the Motown sound, and the Memphis sound. And then, well, let's start with a little disco first. Okay, this is basically the disco beat. Now, disco, everybody thinks is on the bass drum, but it's really on the sock cymbal that changes all the rhythm up. So let's start with a 4/4 here. Okay, so you got a 4/4 here, then you go for the 2/4 on the snare. That's basically disco. Now what determines what it's going to sound like is your sock cymbal, like this. Now you can change it up, and you watch when I change the sock cymbal, the whole thing is going to change. And that's where the mix is at. I can still be disco, and you add a little different on the snare. Now, the other way you can play disco is on the upbeat, and that's like this. If you notice, the sock is always change the thing. Then you can change the disco and play it like this. Now the only thing changed is the sock. The bass drum stays the same. Now when you go, let's go a little bit to the Motown. When Motown started out, when I was playing with Stevie Wonder, he had a song out called Uptight. And they would use a 4/4 kind of feel, and that goes like this. They would play 4/4. This was the Motown sound back in the day. That's basically the Motown. They use it on Dancing in the Street, and Uptight. Everybody, remember that. Now, if you go down the road a little bit, you go to the Memphis sound. The Memphis sound was basically a laid back kind of funky sound like this. Really laid back funk. Me, I like to change up the Philly sound, and we might have a song called like the Love Outlaw. So what I did, I put in a little bit different with the snare, but like I said, the love outlaw. So the snare and the sock basically works together. So